Welcome guys. In this video, we'll be talking about KNN algorithm. KNN is another popular machine learning algorithm that is used to solve not only classification problems but also regression based problems. It is a simple and easy to implement algorithm which we will be discussing further in this session. KNN basically assumes that similar things exist in close proximity. That is, similar data are in close proximity to each other, and this is the phenomena that is leveraged to develop KNN algorithms. It is basically on the word birds of a feather flock together. Let's take a look into the data. As you can see in this particular image, that similar data points are clustered close enough to each other, and hence this would be an ideal data to use KNN algorithms. That is, we'll be looking into k number of nearest neighbors for a particular data. Now the crux of KNN algorithm is estimating the value of k. How do we get the perfect value of k which will be able to solve our problem? To find the value of k, we must understand the nature of how the errors are distributed with increasing value of k. So the lowest that the k value can take is the value of 1, and the highest that it can take is positive infinity. Now if k is equal to 1, then what we are actually doing is, for any given data point, we are only looking into itself to understand which class it is existing in. So essentially, if we have n number of data points, then we are making n number of clusters. So although we will have good predictions, but this model is not generalized enough to be used for other testing purposes. And on the flip side, if we increase the number of value of k to positive infinity, in that case we are making the solution to be too generalized. That is, we will be having only one particular cluster for all of the data elements that is present. This is also not suitable, as this will also lead to a lot of misclassification, and in turn will lead to a lot of amount of error in the problem. So we need to get the optimum value of k, where k equals to 1 also gives us a huge amount of error, and k equals to infinity also gives us a huge amount of error. So we need to understand what is the optimum value of k between 1 and positive infinity, and this is where KNN algorithm tries to get. So the advantages of KNN is that it is very simple and easy to be implemented, and models built on this have no assumption on the underlying data that we are capturing. So for example, in linear and logistic regression, we need to understand that the values have a particular distribution associated with it, but in KNN algorithms there is no such assumption that we need to make, and hence it is good to solve any sort of problem. However, there is a disadvantage to it also. As you can understand, for KNN algorithm, we need to concentrate on each and every of this point. So when the data size is too large, then this algorithm becomes very computationally heavy, and hence it won't be very suitable for problems which are using huge amount of data sets. Let's look into the application of KNN algorithm. Suppose you own an e-commerce site which sells book, and now you want to develop a sort of a recommendation engine where, on basis of the purchase history of a customer, you want to recommend them books that they are more likely to buy. How would you be going ahead in solving this problem? This is another suitable problem for KNN algorithm, in which we take the past purchase history of the customer and assess what are the close proximity books that he can buy on basis of his past purchase, and then recommend this book. Suppose a customer comes and buys the book The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Now with that done, we look into our past data and try to see what other books are in close proximity to this book. And on using our KNN algorithm, we find that the book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Beating the Street by Peter Lynch, Little Book of Common Sense Investing by John Bogle are some of the close proximity to this particular book on the intelligent investor, and these would be ideal recommendation to your customer, as since he has already purchased one of the book which is similar to this, he is likely to buy another which are on the same subject matter topic. So this is where we can use KNN algorithms to solve real business problem and to generate incremental revenue for our clients. To summarize, KNN algorithm is a simple and easy to implement algorithm which can be used to solve not only classification problem but also regression based problem. But the only drawback to using KNN algorithm is that when our data set is too large, then the process becomes very computationally heavy to be solved by this particular algorithm. With that, I would conclude this session on KNN algorithm. In the next session, we'll be taking up another machine learning approach to solve relevant problems for our client. Thank you.